So today's podcast is an update because guess what, ladies? We are taking the Styled for Life podcast on the road. And I'm super excited. I couldn't be more excited, actually. So, what does taking the podcast on the road mean? It means my vision is to create more community and more connection and deep connection. So, what does taking it on the road mean? That means, what's up, Style Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Styled for Life. It's your girl, Katie here. I, as always, am super excited to be here. So how's everyone doing? I wish that we were like face to face in community and you could respond back. That being said, I have some news for you. Today's podcast episode is going to be a little different because it's going to be an update. It's going to be a business update. Do you guys watch Saturday Night Live? Like, one of my favorite segments is like the weekend update. Anyways, you know, comedy is always my jam. So I just thought of that when I was talking. I was like, oh, it's an update. It's like the weekend update. I'm not Colin or Michael Che. I'm both mixed together, but better. Anyways, so today's podcast is an update because guess what, ladies? We are taking the Styled for Life podcast on the road. And I'm super excited. I couldn't be more excited, actually. What does taking the podcast on the road mean? It means that instead of showing up here on your Apple or Spotify or Google podcast app like you've been doing for the last 4 years, we're going to do more things live and in community. So my vision is to create more community and more connection and deep connection. So what does taking it on the road mean? That means I'm going to be doing more LinkedIn Lives. I've said repeatedly, I feel like, but maybe not, for the last couple of months that I've really been enjoying LinkedIn. And I want to do more stuff there, and I want to host more live events. I want to host more workshops, and again, more deep connection. So taking it on the road looks like LinkedIn Lives, solo LinkedIn Lives, similar to podcast episodes, and all of my guest episodes are moving to LinkedIn Lives. I'm super excited. I actually have some really fun heavy hitters lined up for February. So if you're not on LinkedIn, I'm bringing my people over there because I've been having so much fun over there, and I want you to come over there with me. So I have the founder of Heartbeat, the app that I run Style Squad through, on the podcast to celebrate the Style Squad's first birthday. We're going to be doing a LinkedIn Live together. I have some other amazing speakers. I have a TEDx speaker that's going to be doing a LinkedIn Live with me all about finding your self-worth and why it matters so much. I have some of my favorite babes that run other communities, and we're collaborating on why communities are where you want to be focusing your energy in 2024. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit today too. So you have to get on my email list so that we can keep up with what's going on. So like I said, we're taking the show on the road. So that looks like more LinkedIn Lives, probably some more Instagram Lives. But to be honest, 2024 for me is all about getting methodical, and I'm really trying to funnel all my energy into really key specific areas for really key specific people who want to be on this journey and who are taking this shit serious. We all are burnt out and overwhelmed and feeling like we are just like grasping at the time, and time is the one thing that we can't waste. Like money, you can always make more money. You can always generate more money. Money's not the problem, even though it feels like it is all the time and you feel like you have all the time in the world. It's not true. I haven't been very open with this, and I probably won't be. This is where my personal lines and privacy comes up, but I've been dealing with some health stuff behind the scenes, and I'm not ready to share everything, but it has really been a big eye-opener that time is the thing that we don't want to waste. Time is the precious gift that we get to share with each other. It's not money. Yes, money is the resource that we need, especially in our country, right? We live in capitalism. We cannot not have money. But that being said, time is the commodity that we cannot waste anymore. So, taking the show on the road. If you're serious about staying in this style game, staying in this mindset shift and like really developing that identity, come with me over to LinkedIn. Like I said, more lives, more workshops, more events. Like I'd rather hang out and host more events. And I have one that I'm going to invite you to, which I'm really super excited about. I will be going on other people's podcasts. That's definitely going to be a priority in 2024. And all of the energy is getting funneled into Style Squad. That is the place to be. That's the place to show up. That's where I really want to host the best, coolest events. This is where I want to really honor and value the time for the people who are ready to show up and dedicated to show up. So that's where Styled for Life is going to be going further, because I am Styled for Life brand. So we're going to be doing more lives. So we can literally interact live. You can ask live questions on live. So if I'm talking about something that's style related, trim related, mindset related, we can do this together, right? Like I said, more pop-up workshops, more events inside of the Style Squad. And I'm actually got an event that I want to invite you to now. The Style Squad is turning 1. You may have missed that in the beginning, but this February, the Style Squad's turning 1. I'll be turning 43. February is my favorite month of the year. Some of my other favorite people are born in February, and it's just a really good, juicy month. It's funny, as I was telling somebody that on a networking call this week, and they were like, what's so significant about 9 months before February? I was like, summer is the beginning of summer. And people are doing what people do. And then all the babies come conveniently by Valentine's Day, which is kind of funny. So Style Squad's first birthday bash is in February, and you are invited. This is an open to the public event. It's a celebration. It's a slumber party birthday bash where I am inviting all of my favorite business ladies and telling them to invite all of their favorite business ladies, because like I said, this is a slumber party style networking event. And what the fuck does that mean, Katie? That means we are getting together and we are going to swap our favorite, most successful business secrets and business stories. We are going to swap our style secrets, the things that are keeping us motivated and keeping us going every day so that we can find our people. And this is just a true event. No pitching. I'm not going to pitch you to join the podcast. No one's going to be selling anything. We're just coming together to share, to celebrate ourselves. I want to honor this milestone birthday. I've been thinking about this a lot as this milestone birthday comes on the heels of, well, my oldest son turning 15 and his birthday, he's January 31st. So he like barely missed. I guess he really just wanted his own birthday month. But he's still an Aquarius. So we let him slide. And I was doing a ton of reflection on that. And I remember his first birthday, and his first birthday was not about him. It was about me. It was celebrating this year. It's a milestone year of raising a child, right? He doesn't remember his first birthday. I have a funny story about the first birthday because it got completely snowed out. So if you're not on the email list, you have to get on it. And I'm going to share all the funny deets about that. But that whole day, when I reflect back, none of it was for him. He can't remember. So it was all for me. And the 3-mile walk in the snow, that was all for me. More to come on that. So this birthday celebration is just that. It's a birthday celebration. And I want to celebrate the success of the Style Squad. I want to celebrate the success of the ladies inside of the Style Squad. I want to celebrate myself for fucking starting the Style Squad and following my dream. And I want to cultivate an environment where everyone feels so safe that they can just be their shiny, amazing selves and meet other amazing, shiny women and share our secrets and get to know each other and share our resources and lift each other up, because women aren't very good at promoting themselves, but we're really good at promoting other women. And the more that we lift each other and the more we see other women celebrating themselves, the easier it's going to be for us to celebrate ourselves. I saw one of my favorite podcasters talking, and she like so flippantly was like, well, I know I'm fucking amazing and blah, 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 blah. And there was no backpedal. There was no hesitation. And I was like, yeah, she is fucking amazing. Right? Like, this is why I'm like been listening to your podcast and following your email newsletter for fucking 10 years. And I was like, I want every woman I know and every woman that I could touch, that could touch the next woman, touch the next woman, to have that feeling and to have that energy. So if you're down for fun, if you're down for some really goofy icebreakers, if you're down for some games, because what slumber party isn't complete without a game of truth or dare, and you want to come in and network in small groups with other amazing ladies and just have fun, then there's a link inside of the Style Squad. Inside of the show notes of this episode, so you can come celebrate the Style Squad birthday bash. I wasn't going to get on here and tell you we're taking this thing on the road and not invite you to the events that are coming up. And then, like I said, all month long, there'll be LinkedIn Lives going on my LinkedIn with fun guests to commemorate the month. We're giving away Style Squad t-shirts at the event. There will be a style board on how to style your Style Squad t-shirt, because, we're not basic. We got to bring our A game. So super, super exciting. Like, so much good, juicy stuff. And this feels so amazing and so aligned. And it really makes the new year feel exciting for me. And January is not my favorite month. Okay. It's like dog days of winter. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm really, really excited. I'm excited for all this. I hope to see you guys live at some of these events. I hope to see you guys inside of the Style Squad. I hope to see you inside of the Style Squad birthday bash. Now, I promise you that I will not pitch you to join the Style Squad at the birthday bash, but I am going to take this opportunity before the show goes on the road to tell you more about the Style Squad. I was on a call yesterday for community builders, a community for community builders, of course. And we were talking, and the person that's running this is actually one of my community strategists and like a business coach. And she had said, communities are not places that you need to feel like you need to keep up, right? Communities are a place of support. I have been ultra vulnerable in there and asking for exactly what I need, even when it feels uncomfortable. And I have made the most amazing relationships because people are like, oh my God, same. Oh my God, same. And that to me is the epitome of a community, right? We do this on social media, but I think it's got distorted a little bit. And I think there's just this really deep feeling of needing to keep up with social media. So when she said that yesterday, like I just saw so many light bulbs go off, and the light bulb went off for me too, because I've had people in my community say that, like, oh my God, I feel like I can't keep up. Or I feel like not that I can't keep up. I feel so far behind, and it makes me not want to even get started again because I've fallen so far behind. So whether that's social media, whether that's your email marketing, that can even happen inside of communities, but that's not what communities are built for. Communities are built for support, right? Do you ever like just go out in your regular everyday community and feel like you're behind? When you might, if you're not practicing self-compassion, but you know what I mean. Communities are a place to come together, to connect, to inspire, and to share. That's it. You can't get behind on that. You can never be behind on connecting. You can never get not inspire enough. You can never not share enough. Like the most small nuggets, the littlest things that we say and do are usually the most profound things to other people, because we're so used to thinking and talking the same way all the time that if we can just get the little nugget, the little insight into the way other people's brains work, it's like, oh my God, I never thought about it that way, right? Like, what? Put basil and fruit in my water and it makes it feel more fun? Fucking earth shattering, right? Now I'm drinking more water, whatever that thing is. So I had to just share that, because whether it's joining a community that you feel like you don't have time for or any of those other things, but I just thought that was a really good difference. I'm like, why are communities different from social media? It's not something you have to do. I tell people all the time that the Style Squad is a choose your own adventure. We have a call cadence inside of the Style Squad that we go through that is a client journey process that I take my one-on-one clients. And then I have just designed our monthly call cadence to kind of follow that so that you can pop in to what do you need, right? So we have 2 calls a month that are dedicated to spotlighting, where it's all about you, right? So think of like hot seat coaching, but this is hot seat styling, right? Are you going to go give a big TEDx talk? Do you have a workshop that you're hosting? Do you have a photo shoot coming up? We've styled people for their photo shoots in these calls. It's literally personal styling for a fraction of the cost. Your visual brand, right? We've literally been styling people for their photo shoots inside of the Style Squad in these spotlight calls. We have 2 calls a month that are dedicated to this because I don't want this to be all about here's what's fashion, here's what's trending. Yes, I think those things are important because it's a reflection of the human collective identity, right? Our clothes are self-expression. So trends are just an expression of what's going on in the world. Those things are important to know, especially as business owners. Like, we need to know the trends of the world to be able to keep our businesses relevant and fresh and new, not just for our clients, but for ourselves. But there's also needs to be time and space for implementation and for action taking, right? So there's 2 calls a month for actually getting styling, getting some co-shopping done, getting in and getting that accountability. And there's some people that join the squad because they just want to learn, right? So we have 1 masterclass a month, just 1, where we learn new things, where we're covering photo shoot outfit trends or the big trends for the season, or how to dress for a networking event, or how to bring your brand voice to life. That's one that we're working on right now, and I'm so excited. How to dress for your brand voice and identity so that you can attract people without always feeling like you have to sell all the time. And of course, like this networking, the Style Squad birthday bash party was really born out of one of our monthly mixers. We have a monthly mixers where we just come together and we just get to know each other, because communities aren't communities without trust amongst the members, right? Communities aren't just another way it's not just the community host show, right? It's not like, hey, it's the Katie show. Like, these are your people. These are your biz besties. These are your accountability buddies. These are your referral partners. These are your next collaborations. These are all of those things. So I ensure that once a month we have those times to get together and just get to know each other a little bit deeper to build trust. And let's be really honest, style can be very personable and vulnerable. It's a true reflection of who we are. And then you layer in body image and identity, and shit can get wild, which is why I always try to keep it light and fun. And I always try to share and create a super safe space. I don't even try. I do. Okay. We have policies. We have guidelines. There is no space for anyone who doesn't want to come in with, the curiosity, the kindness. So I'm super excited. I'm so excited for this journey. I'm so excited to connect with you deeper during live sessions, during events, open events inside the Style Squad, and anyone who's going to join the Style Squad, and getting in and just being able to build deeper content and more things through email and really meet you at the places that you're at. All right, ladies. Come follow me on LinkedIn. Come get on the email newsletter. Come to that birthday bash on February 1st. I mean, how cute is this? February 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the first birthday, 111. It's going to be super fun. So get Style Squad sexy. Come hang out with me and the Style Squad ladies and so many other amazing ladies. And I can't wait to see you then. All the links for all of this, like social media, the LinkedIn event, the event link, email newsletter link, all of these links will be in the show notes if you want to get connected and you want it to be super easy for you. All right. It's been a wild ride and I'm super excited for phase 2 of this. I will see you guys on the other side.